refining some vehicle concepts for Chroma Circuit, and I'm probably gonna pop some color into these, and I'm thinking about different ways that the vehicles can be recolored, um, and so that players will be able to like customize them. So I may do a layer showing which colors can be changed and which will stay the same, and so yeah, some of these vehicles I'm going to pick my favorites here, and I'm gonna do like top uh, side views. So this is an example of a start for that, but I'm gonna focus more on the little ones and kind of ranking which ones I like the best. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start by making a new layer here. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna go right into painting. Use my trusty color brush. Uh, and let's move the opacity of this layer down. And there's a couple different ways I could play with the colors. I could have like a default color for each vehicle. I could also just maybe refine the designs a little bit more before I color, but I think what I'll do now is just put in just a really rough light color and try to just get a sense of like what each vehicle's I can kind of just read the shape language of the vehicle and like assign a palette to it. Each one has a unique personality. There are some things that are in common. This one I think of as being this kind of like mean green, purple, white, black, like black and white accents. But I'll do a base color for it right now of this kind of sport green, mean green, kind of a thing. Um, this one could also be maybe kind of green, yellow, orange. I see this as being it's got kind of a grasshopper-like kind of a look to it. And so, yeah, I am going to, I'm just going to post a link to this in the Discord server. And it should be reflecting everywhere. It should be on Twitch and Facebook and all that good stuff. All right. This one is pretty sleek. I get sort of orange and blue vibes from this. It's sleek, but it's also kind of funky. I feel like it's got this kind of playful aspect to it. One of the universal things to all of these is the external wheels. There's this pretty neat shock absorbing system right now in the game. This one is kind of like a ladybug look. I think even though it's not my immediate choice, this one's gonna get a red. So yeah, you can see one of the things that all these vehicles have in common is that they have these. The wheels are not under the main body; they're more like a drag racer. They're outside of the body, and actually, I can put some of my reference here, um, and I wasn't able to find a lot where they're outside the body, but I moved them over here, and I'm really digging some of what's going on with these like round ball wheels. I think I've got a car with those. I don't. Oh yeah, here they are. Oh, it's definitely different, but I'm just pulling little bits of inspiration and just going for like the overall vibe. I want them to look kind of a bit toy-like, something like this. Toy-like, but more in like, but not exactly in a kidsy way, more in like a sporty way. Something that's playful without being juvenile, which is definitely a look I'm into. So, um, switch back here. Um, so yeah, I think that this one. This is just again the default base color. This is what will be used in marketing, art, and stuff like that. But the idea is that players will be able to change this. So this one, this one doesn't have as strong of a color identity to me. I thought that this nose was interesting, but I may actually make this one a little less colorful. They don't all have to be super colorful. I can see the front is having like streaks of yellow in it. Right now, just adding this dash of color is also helping them to get a better sense of shape, better sense of massing. And the thing is that I want them all to have a unique look while having some design commonalities. Oh man, that back wheel is driving me crazy. Pardon me while I go in and warp it into shape here. So yeah, I'm just fixing it here. Let me go to it's. I'm gonna go wave on Facebook to someone who waved. Oh, I remember. I already had a ladybug car. Yeah, I mean this one is supposed to even has sort of a proboscis kind of a deal. But right now, I guess I could move the opacity up a little bit here. It is really nice to make something relatable thematically. Actually, I kind of like the idea of maybe the wheel covers are maybe the wheels are red and the covers are black rather than what you would usually think. What I'll be doing is after I make these defaults, I'll split and after I refine the line work, I will split these off into variations. I like the idea of having like airless tires. You know, I'm trying to avoid like black tires. I think white tires are actually going to work a little better. I am back, and I'm going to do some drawing this time. So unfortunately, Facebook does not let me engage with people who send me messages unless I actually go to Facebook. So yeah, it sounds about par for the course for them, but okay, this one is fun. This one really makes me think like toy, like hot. I imagine purple and yellow, and it looks like a wolf wearing a mask. And I was just, this one might not make it in the game. In fact, none of these have a guaranteed future. I mean, this one is the one that the team liked the best. Is the front and back views of it. I'm adding a large spoiler on the back, and I've redesigned the back since making this drawing. But this one, I'm gonna go ahead and color it. These would be like a fun social media thing to share about the project as just concept art. And so I guess I'm going into dual tone here. this is the one that I imagine also would have some kind of a purple, like green, purple, white, kind of sporty. Let's see. So I'm also, you can see I'm just bouncing around here. This one seems like a solid yellow to me. It feels like a sunburst kind of a deal. I think that it is. Let's see. Um, And then this one looks kind of like a faceted, like military tank. I want the tough guys of the group who are playing to like have some kind of a like tanky but still speedy kind of vehicle. I think we give it really wide tires that go underneath it. Kind of, I'm just gonna have to figure out how to avoid clipping when doing the shock absorption stuff. And we'll go ahead and fix this wheel here. Yeah, so it just kind of, oh yeah, this is the really cute little car. This is the equivalent to racing with like Baby Toad in Mario Kart. I wasn't sure if I liked that back wheel being out farther than the front. So, oh man, love the liquefy tool. What would I do without it? It's one of those things where it might actually be faster just to redraw it sometimes, but. So I don't know. I could make this one like pink and purple, or just be like the obvious, like, you know, like cute little girly car, I guess. I really want to avoid any kind of like gendered language in the game though, but maybe I can just make a base of purple, but it's mostly other colors. This one doesn't have a very solid identity to it. I'm thinking about that one. So okay, so let's see. This one makes me think of like it's sleek and almost water-like. It makes me think like white and blue, like a sailboat. Maybe with yellow accents. It feels San Diego to me. It's kind of, to me it's kind of surfy. It's kind of like sunny, surfy kind of a thing. Oh, I didn't finish drawing that one. Maybe this one will be my blue and orange, or a different kind of. I keep gravitating towards like the idea of bright colors for the wheels. So like yellow wheels. So I may have just made my military tank a little too sunny. I can't help myself. You know, I'm starting to like the idea of like some little red accents in this one. Maybe even like red striping on the wheels, or maybe red hubcaps, but you know, some just like little red bits. And then maybe you'll have a more dramatic splash of. No, that's too much red. I tend to like to equitably distribute color through things. Um, I have to kind of curb that urge sometimes because again, each one of these is supposed to have its own unique visual identity, and if they all look kind of various degrees of you know, equidistant rainbows, then I'm not really like. I'm really kind of surprised that more of these like high-end concept art cars don't have better room for shocks. A lot of a lot of what's really popular for concept cars is to like hide the wheels or like you're basically encapsulating them underneath the body of the car so that it looks like one sleek thing. Not a big fan of that. I'm not sure if I will do that with any of the cars. Right now, the player feedback is of having the wheels actually interact with the track, especially where the track is uneven. Like that's definitely kind of key to the player experience. So I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna duplicate these. Wait, why is turning this off? Oh, interesting. It duplicated it as max. That's odd. And so let's see, I'm just kind of checking the value of them a little bit. And also start playing with the hues. I could do a flat hue shift for some of them. It's interesting how when I shift hue like this, I tend to get greens and purples because I tend to center around more warm colors when I color things, and like this game is no exception here. This one I want to be warm colors too, but I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna give it a cool color base, and then I'm gonna layer warm colors on top of that. These are little cameras for the little self-driving on the cars. It's kind of fun. I'm doing the whole distance thing of the game distance, where the player is actually an AI. They're an AI created by humans, which is a very rare thing in this world. And they're showing off like what humans can do, but it's an AI that thinks that it's a 21st century gamer. Bit tongue-in-cheek, actually very tongue-in-cheek. Definitely adding. I found that adding humor to the projects I work in. It actually helps me get more done by not taking it as seriously. It helps me just relax and it gets rid of some of the perfectionism while still making while still being an engaging property. I don't really see it as like being a downgrade in any way in terms of like the player experience. I mean, hopefully it's an upgrade. Um, I just need to do it so that the humor is it is subtle and it is something. It's not something that gets old quickly. So yeah, if anybody wants to add anything in chat about it, I can answer questions. I can also take color suggestions. I did not label these ones, and so they are. It might be a little harder for chat to talk about. Sorry, I forgot to do that. I could technically do that now. So let's see. All right. Hopefully that's readable on your screen. I like this one. I think it's very funky. And let's see. So we've got P here. I have more of these too. These are just like little temporary labels. Oh no, I just put them on the color layer. Wasn't paying attention. All right. I'm not sure about this one. I kind of want to put like a yellow streak through the middle of it, but I'm going to do that with a lot of coloring. Oh yeah, it's got this shadow in it. So I'll do the shadow dark and then not sure if I like that or not. I'll leave it for now. And I'm gonna make like 10 variations of all of these. And also go in and just clean them up a bit. Oh no, I committed the cardinal sin of coloring on the wrong layer here, but it has been caught. So let's see, so if I move this underneath, it'll inherit, this one should inherit the, oh it didn't, darn. I didn't like that one anyway, so I'm just gonna delete it. I like these like deep dish type wheels. Yeah, I definitely want to figure out the colors of this one, since it's one of the ones that I'm UDifying first here. have sort of like 3-color harmonies that the player will be able to switch through. This one might end up with a similar color scheme to that. This is just a variant front view of F. Almost like wheat tufts, or I'm thinking about fish and insects and just the various ocean and plant life as an inspiration for these, and so I should be keeping that in mind with most of the coloring. Like just look at data breaks. So let's see here. Yeah, trying to keep in sort of some kind of a color triad, not necessarily on the color wheel, but just 3 colors that can be changed, and then there might be an anchor color that is not changed, or I mean not anchor, but actually accent colors are maybe not changed. I need to be careful streaming in the afternoon. I'm like getting super sleepy right now. So this is a short stream right now. I might be back later today, but this is just nice. We now have a full color pass on all of these, and yeah, I will. There's definitely a lot more vehicle work to go here, but it's nice to get some color in these, and yeah. Have a good evening, everyone, and I will be back later.